Independent MP Andrew Wilkie is seeking reassurances from the Prime Minister over his poker machine reform deal. Julia Gillard has taken time out from a private visit to Tasmania for talks with Mr Wilkie. Fellow Independent Senator Nick Xenophon says the federal government is reneging on the poker deal. It struck with the Tasmanian MP.
It was a post-election deal to secure the pivotal support of Tasmanian Independent Andrew Wilkie. But now there's claims the federal government's promise to roll out mandatory pre-commitment technology on pokies was a double cross.
Well, I think Andrew Wilkie needs to walk on this for the simple reason that they're planning to dud him.
Senator Xenophon says the government's ploughing ahead with the deal, knowing it doesn't have the numbers to get it through Parliament. He says it should put its energy into implementing Andrew Wilkie's original demand to impose $1 bet limits.
If they're serious about poker machine reform, why won't they support a simpler reform that will have the support of crossbenchers rather than coming up with a much more convoluted plan? I think the government's playing a double game here.
In fairness to Nick, he hasn't been involved in all of the detailed work over the last year and a half, whereas I have been. So I think I'm probably in a better position to offer an assessment about where we're at and where we're going. And I have a much more optimistic view of where we're going than Nick does.
Mr Wilkie's confident he's got the numbers.
A number of opposition members have actually come up to me and expressed support for what I'm trying to achieve.
Nobody's been able to show that this will work. It's deeply unpopular, even inside the Labor Party. I suspect if Ms Gillard took a poll of her colleagues, she would find that they are against this proposal.
For 18 months, the government's worked hard on this, and I am very optimistic that the reforms are going to be realised.
The federal government has just 5 sitting weeks to pass the legislation in order to maintain Mr Wilkie's support. Zoe Edwards, ABC News, Hobart.